Yo, what's going on, guys? Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today we're going to be talking about what the Astros should be doing in free agency with their catchers. And both of their catchers, Vazquez and Maldonado, are free agents, and we're going to be talking about what we should be doing, who we should be re-signing, which one should we let go, and yeah. So let's get into it. So both Maldonado and Vazquez are free agents this year. And I don't think the Astros, both financially and physically, should bring both of them back. So that leads to bring one of them back. Because personally, I think Korey Lee needs to be in the majors. And I don't think there should be three catchers on the roster. And I think the Astros have so much free agents this offseason that to the point where, they're not going to have the money to bring both of these guys back. Obviously, Maldonado's not expensive. Maldonado's not expensive, and Vazquez might be a little expensive, but I don't think the Astros have the money to bring both of those guys back with all the other free agents we have, like Brantley, Mancini, Verlander, and just not to mention a couple other guys like Gurriel, who might not come back, and Monterio, and all. There's just a bunch of free agents, and so yeah. But let's go over the stats for both of these guys. When you hear the stats, you're going to say Maldonado, but let's go over it. So Maldonado had 15 home runs this year with 45 RBIs, while Vazquez had 9 home runs with 52 RBIs. Though Maldonado had a 181 batting average, and Vazquez had like a 265, like a 264, whatever his was. Vazquez is hitting more, and I know Maldonado hit more bombs, but guess who was playing way more? Maldonado. Maldonado was playing, if you play 7 games in a week, Maldonado was playing about 5 or 2. I mean, Maldonado was playing about 5 or 4, and Vazquez was playing about 3 or 2. That's if you, but you don't play. You most likely you're not going to play every day in 7 days. Most likely you can get a 1 off day in that stretch. But if they played 7 days in a row, most likely Maldonado was starting 5 times or 4 times. Now, Maldonado, for defensive purposes, he should stay the Astros catcher, but for the offense, I think the Astros need to keep their offense, and that's why I think we need to re-sign Vazquez. But I don't know if he wants to be honest, I don't know if he really wants to stay here. I don't know if his heart is really with Houston. I think the Astros traded for him as a rental, and that's what scares me about him. I don't think he will come back here. I think there's a potential he goes back to Boston. That's where his heart is. I know this is just conspiracies, but he tweeted out, "Thank you, Houston, for a wonderful season." So, I mean, does that sound? That sounds like a farewell to me. He's a rental, but possibly we could re-sign him. He loves the Red Sox. I would think he wants to go back there, even though he won a championship here, and the Red Sox were last in their division. So yeah. But I could see him wanting to re-sign here if he can't get anything with the Red Sox, though. So, but definitely we need to re-sign Maldonado if Vazquez is not going to come back. But I think we need to re-sign Vazquez because I think the offense is going to get a little worse this offseason. I think at one point it's going to get a little better because Pena is going to be a way better hitter. But at one point, I think it's going to start to decline a little bit. I think some of these guys like Altuve and Bregman are start to reach up in their age. I think Bregman's still going to be amazing. I think Bregman's going to have a better year next year than he had last year. But I think guys like Altuve and possibly if Gurriel comes back, if Gurriel's playing, I think guys like Altuve and Gurriel are gonna like. I'm not gonna say I'm not saying Altuve is gonna be bad, but I think Altuve is not gonna be bad. I'm saying I don't think Altuve would be as good as he's been the last 2 seasons. I think Altuve would still be really good, but Altuve would start to decline a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. And then it's once we fast forward like 2-3 seasons, he'll start to decline a lot. He's only 32, but I think he's just going to decline a tiny bit, not a lot, but Something to think about is if we're not gonna get a good center fielder, we need a good offensive catcher if we're not gonna get a good offensive center fielder. That's my opinion. So let me know what you guys think about Vazquez and Maldonado. I think that the move is Vazquez, but at the same time, I won't be mad if Maldonado. I really, to me, like, I like both of these guys, but if I had a choice of one of them, it'd be Vazquez. But I like both of these guys, and I wouldn't mind either one of them coming back. And I also love Korey Lee. I want to see him play the most, to be honest. Whoever resigns with the Astros, they're not going to be here long. We have Korey Lee. He's in the farm system. He's already played like 10 games this year, and it's going to go up for him next year. So he's in the farm system and he's rising up, and I mean, whoever resigns, if it's Vazquez, if it's Maldonado, or if both of them leave, and just throwing that possibility out, and the Astros get a new catcher, sign a new catcher that's a free agent, then they're probably going to sign only a 1-year deal. I would expect only a 1-year deal for Maldonado or Vazquez or another free agent, because Korey Lee is on the rise up. I think they're definitely going to add in either one of these guys in Vazquez or Maldonado or another free agent, because I don't think Korey Lee is ready to be a full-time starter. I think Korey Lee was ready to make some appearances last year, and I think this year Korey Lee is going to be ready to be the backup catcher. So that's what I think about Korey Lee. And then I think in 2024, I think Korey Lee is going to be ready to be the starter. That is my opinion on Korey Lee and the Astros. I think in 2024, when Korey Lee is the starter, I think he's going to be a superstar. Okay, I don't know about a superstar, but he's going to be pretty good in 2024. So that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about Maldonado and Vazquez situation. Who do you think we should re-sign? Or if you don't think we should re-sign either of them, you think we should go after a different free agent catcher. But that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think, and peace out. Go Astros.